Sally Shrapnel. I'm the lead of the Quantum Technology Research Program for QDEC. I have a multidisciplinary background. I haven't been multiply disciplined, so far as I know. I started here at UQ. I did a medical degree and a Bachelor of Medical Science back in the mid-90s. I then worked as a doctor for a couple of years and then moved to London, did a master's degree at Imperial College in bioengineering. And then I came back to clinical medicine, moved back to Australia, did a 4-year specialty training in general practice, worked for 15 years in rural and urban general practice all around Australia and in the UK, then came back to university and did a PhD in philosophy, quantum computing and quantum machine learning, and then got a postdoc position at the ARC Centre of Excellence for Engineered Quantum Systems, which is EQUIS, where I worked for a couple of years, then got a position in the School of Maths and Physics where I'm currently Associate Professor and I work in quantum technology and digital health. And I'm also Deputy Director of EQUIS. So EQUIS is an organisation of about 280 scientists around Australia. We're all aiming to engineer a quantum future, which means we're designing new technology that uses quantum effects that can perform tasks that we can't currently perform with our non-quantum technology. So how do we think quantum technology is going to impact on healthcare? So we know that it will have impacts in terms of machine learning and AI, in optimisation tasks like logistics, patient flow, in simulation, drug design and simulating biochemical processes, and also in precision sensing. So at QDEC, we're going to be working mainly in the quantum machine learning and quantum optimisation space, but if anyone's interested in the other topics, you can talk to me at the break. I can put you in contact with people who are working in those other areas. The main reason I'm motivated to work in this area as part of QDEC is that, as we've heard all throughout today, AI is going to be a big part of what we do. And the energy costs of AI are simply not sustainable. So we've all heard a lot about ChatGPT today. ChatGPT 3 consumed 1,287 megawatt hours of electricity and generated 552 tonnes of CO2. And that was before it was even launched. And now we're all using it. And, it's out there and sucking up energy like no tomorrow. We talked earlier about the democratisation of health and how these kind of systems are great because they democratise access to health knowledge. But we have to think about the true nature of the democratisation. It's only these very big multinational companies that can afford this kind of technology because of the enormous energy budget that they need. So one of the things that we're working on is trying to understand how quantum technology can help improve computational processes and machine learning and AI. I've just put these 4 up for the technical people in the audience. It's the last 2 where I'm currently working, and we've got some really exciting results that are coming out in the next couple of months around those. But really, we can make a lot of the components of machine learning and AI faster and much more energy efficient if we use quantum technology. This is a picture of ENIAC. ENIAC was the very first classical, non-quantum computer back in the 1950s, and you think how far we've come now to have our little computers in our phones. We're at about that stage with quantum computers. So you'll hear all the time in the news that, Cleveland Clinic's got a quantum computer or there's quantum computers. They're very noisy, they're not very accurate, they can't do very high level computations at the moment. We're at the very early stages. And so what we need to be improving the theoretical models that we have in tandem with the engineering process. So we want to be understanding what the true energy cost of the final product will be, how noise affects the speed-ups that we believe are going to happen. So to help me with this task is our new hero recruit. This is Dr. Riddhi Gupta. She's an absolutely amazing woman. I'm so excited that we've got her joining us in January. She's got an interdisciplinary background as well. She did a dual degree in arts and science at university. She majored in political science and economics as well as physics. She then did an honours degree in quantum optics. She then did 5 years of work in industry. She worked at Deloitte as a management consultant. She also worked for multiple not-for-profit organisations delivering sustainable resourcing projects all around Southeast Asia. She came back then to academia and did a PhD in quantum computing with one of the big quantum startups in Sydney at Sydney University. She then has worked at IBM for the last 3 years, doing some really groundbreaking work in their efforts to build a quantum computer. She works in error correction and has got a number of patents to her name, and has won awards for IBM for her breakthroughs in theory and technology. So she will be joining us in January. I just wanted to finish with this slide. So you might know that Anastasia Palaszczuk made an announcement about a month ago saying that Queensland is dedicating $76 million to quantum technology. Quantum technology is about a $500 billion industry in the world at the moment. And when you have that kind of money flying around, it can become very difficult to distinguish aspirational statements between, the factual basis for those aspirational statements. So one of the roles that the quantum technology branch of research at QDEC will play is that we can be knowledge brokers. So when people come to you and say, hey, you can buy credits on our quantum computer, we can help inform you as to whether that's money well spent. Thank you.